And as with any storm, the deadliest component is water, tidal surge and flooding.
And that could get worse as sea levels continue to rise. How about this? 43,000 acres of land are expected to disappear over the next 100 years in Virginia Beach alone. That comes from a study at the University of Virginia. So what does that mean for all of us? We sent 10 on your side's Katie Collette out tonight to get some answers. Katie?
Tom and Alvita, we spoke with an oceanographer from Old Dominion University. He tells us Hampton Road cities are already making some changes to protect their property from the rising waters. He also says changes are on the way for your lifestyle, and you may notice them soon. It's a sign of things to come, a preparation for rising concern.
This is quite a normal occurrence whenever it rains real heavy.
Neighborhoods flooding because of rainfall or the changing tide.
We've seen it higher down here.
While floodwaters are fairly common in many neighborhoods like this one off of Rosemont Road in Virginia Beach, a new study by UVA shows these scenes could happen more often.
Sea levels very slowly rising, about that much every 4 or 5 years.
Dr. Larry Atkinson, a professor of oceanography at ODU, breaks down why this is happening.
The oceans are rising, they're warming, their ice is melting on the glacier, so that's a little bit of increase, but then locally we're sinking.
I think I better move to higher ground.
Diane Miller and other Virginia Beach residents noticing slight differences in the usual flooding.
Maybe a little bit more water, and it's standing longer, so I think the water table has risen.
I feel like I have noticed more than usual, especially, it's funny, but in parking lots.
Another place you'll see a change?
Their insurance rates. They may see an insurance cost go up.
Dr. Atkinson says local cities already started planning for the rising water. He says Norfolk contracted a Dutch company to conduct a study for protection possibilities in problem areas.
One is to put a barricade across there, to protect this area of Stockley Gardens and the Hague.
So can anything really be done to prepare your home for this?
There's not much. You can't stop the ocean.
Now, Dr. Atkinson says the projects Hampton Road cities will have to put in place to protect areas from flooding will cost tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars. He says the federal government is going to have to help foot that bill. Katie Collette, 10 on your side.
And you might not notice some of the things being done to protect property in Hampton Roads from those rising waters. For example, Dr. Atkinson says some cities are already in the process of raising pumping stations and electrical substations to higher ground.